The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. Back Monday at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed. Soundgarden there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Monday afternoon. The time is 5:27. Good stuff, eh, fellas?
So good. We had the Super Bowl on today, and while I'm
Super
not... Bowl. And while I'm not the biggest NFL fan, one thing I can get in behind is... you put your jersey on and then you pig out and you buy heaps of American foods.
Yes.
So I was thinking Super Bowl, favourite snacks to eat while you're watching it. What do you boys reckon? Do you have a preference?
Well, I'll be honest with you, mate. I live for Super Bowl.
Yes.
It's always circled in my calendar.
It's the first time I've ever heard you mention it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No, mate.
We just mostly talk about it with our mates.
And me and Mogi chat about it when you're not in the studio.
We talk about it in our American accents.
And I prefer to talk to
racist.
Mogi because he knows,
What?
About Bulls. Super Bulls.
About the game and Bulls.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
But, in terms of food, though, Keyzie.
Yeah.
Super Bowl for me, muesli, yogurt, and a chamomile tea.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
man.
mate, every single time.
We try and get in, because there's different times of the game where you're sort of ready to eat, and other times you get a bit stressed out. Certainly the second half you get a bit more stressed out. So more of a meal in the middle, but at the start you want snacks. So I'll have some, normally some green grapes.
Grapes?
Yeah, with a bowl of Marlboro ciggies.
Yeah,
Marlboro
nice.
Lights.
Yeah, good.
Right. What about, these are great and they sound delicious or whatever, but one of the classics is my mates and I used to each bring a homemade macaroni cheese, and bring it in, and then would see who had made the best macaroni cheese.
Yeah, I mean, that's good when you've got a sort of a sewing circle going on or something like that.
Book club or something like that. Yeah, but
Really?
not for a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Right.
Look, for me, every time, like for the halftime show, every year, without fail, Hoodie J, a homemade fruit salad.
Oh, yeah. And it's so good as well.
Really?
Yeah. Because what do you do? It's quite juicy. Is it tap water you put in it?
Yeah, tap water.
Right, I didn't know you put water in a fruit salad.
Really, Keyzie?
So good. Because you've got to have it in a bowl. Everything's got to be in a bowl. Or we call it a bolo.
A Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Everybody's got a bolo. So with that in mind, I get 30 packets of 2-minute noodles.
Right.
With chicken flavouring, because chicken's American, you know.
Yeah,
Get that in
totes.
there and stir it all up there and just drop some salves in there, some little boys.
Oh, the Reds. What are they, Cheerios or whatever?
Little Cheerios,
okay.
yeah. So that's a treat for everyone.
If you've never had that, man, by the way, you got to get round to Mogi's for the Super Bowl because that is delicious.
That's good eating.
Because my friends and I, we quite often do the old hot wings, I'll get a whole lot of chicken wings, some of them with hot buffalo sauce, some of them with barbecue sauce on it, a selection of that sort of stuff.
Why would you do that?
You got some wacky ideas.
Yeah, that's a bit out there, Keyzie. It's not. I mean, we're talking Super Bowl, not barbecue.
Yeah.
No, I know. I think hot wings. Having wings, watching the game.
The other thing I love, Hoodie J, is when you do your bowls of Wheat Bix.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. What is that? Just a bowl with Wheat Bix in it.
Yeah, you've seen the Wheat Bix.
Yeah,
that.
And also, it's the first time it's actually come out. Because it hasn't happened for so long going into overtime.
Yeah.
I always have a couple of packets of muesli bars.
Yeah, those are good, man.
Right. What about
And the good way to round it out, because we find the endings super, super stressful.
Yes.
Oxycontin.
Right.
You drop a couple of those bastards and whew, no worries.
Because usually in the fourth quarter I'll be American hot dogs,
What do you mean quarter?
The Hauraki Big Show podcast.
Supergrass there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening. The time is 5:28.
If you were listening about 12 minutes ago, you would have heard that an exciting opportunity has come up for me. It's a smart move for my career. It is very much taking the next step. The ZM Night Show is available, and it's a real breeding ground for radio talent in New Zealand. And as we all agreed on earlier, fellas, the Big Show, I mean, it's the start. It's like the start of your radio career, but it's certainly not where you want to end up, fellas.
Definitely. And I think, as Mogi and I were pretty adamant on, any opportunity we have to launch you on your way, Keyzie, we're happy to be
help.
the wind in your sails.
So you guys think it is the right move for me?
Oh, totes.
Well, I think any move's the right move.
Yeah, anything you want to do, mate, you'll have our full backing.
What? Oh, what if I wanted to stay here though? What?
Look, as you say, man, this is a dead end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think it would be right to clip your wings like that. You have to have the opportunity to stand on the edge of the nest and leap off and just start flapping.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think so,
I'll
man.
flap my way over to ZM. But what I needed from you guys was to be my references. So I need two things. First of all, I need your permission to put your number down on the application, both of you. So they might call you and ask about me.
How many people we've slept with?
No, not that number.
right.
Your mobile number.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
that
all
wouldn't be
good.
relevant.
That's all good.
Yeah.
Just on that, in terms of the mobile number there, can you just warn them that mine might be on mute? Because I do radio. I tend to turn it off and forget to turn it on again. I mean, the volume.
Right. Well, what's the
Because,
best way for them to contact you?
Oh, I mean, via my phone, but it just might be turned off. And
Right, okay.
I often don't have it on me because I'm in the gym.
Yep, I can tell them that. The other thing I need is a written statement from you guys just to pique their interest, something about me. You guys are happy to do that?
Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries,
no,
man.
easy,
Done and dusted.
easy.
Done and dusted.
It's a reference, right? It's a
Yeah,
sort of a
yeah,
key.
yeah.
Backbone,
Yeah,
hashtag backbone.
Backbone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got anything in
Absolutely.
mind? Like, what do you think you'd...
That's what I wrote.
Wait, what?
Backbone.
Yeah.
Hashtag backbone from Mogi. And to whom it may concern up the
Yeah,
top.
that's what I have. To whom it may concern, he's all yours. Kind regards, Jason C. Hoyte.
Right. I feel like we need to put more...
C is for Charles.
No,
Can I just check the email address you sent me there, Keyzie, because to make sure I've sent it to the right place?
yeah.
Yeah. ZM Nights
Yeah. At hiring.org.
at hiring.org.
Yeah, that's correct.
.nz.
That's correct. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. Cool. So
So I've already sent that.
and you don't want to put anything about my work ethic. Or,
I think you can over egg things, can't you, Jace?
Oh,
I think
totally
you start
can.
babbling on about, oh no, he's good at this, he's good at that. I think people start getting suspicious because they'll assume that you're good at those things. But backbone, hashtag backbone. I mean, they're getting everything they need there.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, what if they don't? What if
If Mogi's saying backbone, hashtag backbone, they're like, okay, tick, tick, tick.
Well, I was kind of
totally.
hoping you would have put Mike Minogue and then
they know who I am.
And
Mogi.
look, Keyzie, I'm not going to lie.
right.
I want you to get this job.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to lie, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no line.
So
No, I know.
to
but
whom
you-
it may
I've got
concern,
my fingers crossed when
he's
I
all
sent that
yours.
email.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. You think that? Okay. No. If you guys have done this more than I have, you'll know.
Totally
What is
we
it
have.
about the job that you're so excited about, man?
Just the opportunity to work for like a radio station that I admire,
Oh,
like a brand that I really admire.
yeah.
And once again, you know when you've been in the same old job for a long time and you're like, oh my God, I could be doing,
That's the vibe I get off you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
It's like
yeah.
you're just
You're just dragging the chain.
Yeah.
You're just not.
Yeah, you are. You're like an
half-hearted.
albatross around the show's neck. I get it. I
yeah.
get it.
Like you're massively half-assing it.
No, but like
yeah.
I'm still like you're right, an albatross around the show's neck, yeah.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I don't want to be that, you know.
Yeah, nah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, totes.
So
Get rid of the dead weight. You know what I mean? Chuck it
yeah.
overboard.
Totally. I mean, not that I haven't enjoyed it, fellas.
Oh, we don't care.
Oh,
The Hauraki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
yes, indeed, Dark Matter. They're the new one from Pearl Jam. What did you think of that, New Zealand? Text us 3483 and let us know. We cracked it last night, that tune, didn't we,
We
fellas?
did. I love it. I'm a fan.
It's good, isn't it?
Yep.
Don't mind it at all. Now, we've got Mike from Mosgiel on the line. Mike, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, good, mate. Not bad. What's
Good.
going on?
Yeah, I just doing a radio show and that, just hanging out with old Keyzie and Mogi.
Yeah, how good. Love
Yeah,
it.
so good, mate. Now, you got some chat about Valentine's Day, VD.
Oh, mate, I'm just a wee bit annoyed, really. During Smoko today, all the chat was, what did you get your missus for Valentine's Day? Did you spend $120 on a bunch of flowers, or
What?
did you get her a wee bottle of wine, leg opener, or something like that? But me and my mate Shano, we're just looking at ourselves, going, well, what about the lads?
Exactly.
What about the boys? I'd love it. I'd think it would be pretty romantic if I got home and she was just like, here's a couple of hundy, go and have a couple of cold fizzies at the pub. Don't worry about feeding the kids or nothing. Just pack your bags and go and, don't even look at your phone. You're all good.
Yeah, it's a
Come home
great
whenever you
suggestion.
want.
That's good from Mike from Mosgiel there. Thanks,
Well,
Mike.
it's meant to be a day for lovers, isn't it?
Yes,
And I'm
indeed it
concerned,
is.
and I guess what Mike from Mosgiel is concerned about is it's turned into a bit of a one-way street. And Keyzie, you were saying off here, that really annoys you, that it's all about giving stuff to the woman and the men get nothing.
Was I saying that? Yeah, well, I guess if I did say that, I have to stick to my word, man. Yeah, it really fires me up, actually.
I know.
And just as we're saying this, who's walking behind us at the glass here? A woman with a whole heap of gifts that she's been given on Valentine's Day.
Yeah,
Flowers,
yeah.
chocolates.
Well, actually,
Yeah,
she might be
beautiful.
carrying Keyzie. This is the thing. She might be carrying them to give them to the man in her life.
Probably not, though, eh? Probably
Yeah.
not.
It's an interesting one, and I'll tell you what, flowers do cost a bomb.
Oh, they're not cheap.
I sent some to my mum the other day. She's had to take out a second bloody mortgage. Bloody
Right.
outrageous.
That's a lot of flowers.
Hey, but I'll tell you what, we'll go to a break, and I'll tell you what I did with my wife last night before VD
Nah, I'm
Day.
all good.
What, you don't want to know?
Well, it depends. Is it going to...
It's romantic, Keyzie.
Right, okay.
I'm a romantic guy, as I
want
say.
all the deets.
Yeah, totally, man. That'll be next.
The Hauraki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed, Supergrass there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Friday afternoon. The time is 25 minutes to 5 o'clock, and the great man, Kane Williamson, 32nd Test 100, 33 50s. Absolutely sensational stuff. One of the greatest batsmen of all time, quite frankly, and once again being the anchor of this New Zealand innings, Mogi, and what's been a difficult and tricky pitch.
A very, very difficult game it has been, and we've needed somebody to anchor it, and as always, it seems to be Kane Williamson. And, you know, saying that he's one of the best of all time is not a matter of opinion.
Indeed.
It's a statistic-based sport. And when you look at it's to get 32 test centuries, it's taken him the fewest innings out of any player. So he is ahead of Steve Smith, Ricky Ponting, Sachin Tendulkar, Yunus Khan, Gavaskar, Sangakkara, Callis, Lara and Jaya Wardner. That is unbelievable.
Phenomenal.
By 2 full test matches. He is an absolute gun, and this is a guy that has been out with injury repeatedly over the last few years.
Yes.
Still smashing it.
And he's got a couple of years in him still. He's only, I think he's about 34, so, 36 probably he'll look at. But
I don't see why he can't go further.
Maybe.
He's scored 3 test centuries in his last 3 innings.
yes. And here's the other phenomenal thing about that record. He's a New Zealander. And what I mean by that, he plays in New Zealand conditions, which are notoriously more difficult than, your subcontinents, generally speaking, which are more batting-orientated sort of pitches. And he's just an absolutely phenomenal player. What are your thoughts, Keyzie?
I don't rate him.
Nah.
Oh, Block Party. This is a tune, fellas. Oh, this is good.
I mean, I know you're massively hungover, Keyzie, but this is the closest I've ever been to sconning you, mate.
The douche.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie. Back Monday at 4 on Radio Hauraki.